Hey, high school basketball fans, hope you're ready for a good one here tonight. It's in the Northwest Suburban Conference. A couple of teams trying to get back to 500. The Anoka Tornadoes are visiting the Champlin Park Rebels tonight. Both teams 2 games below 500. First of their 2 meetings in the Northwest Suburban Conference tonight right here on QCTV, and it's coming up next.
Touchdown! She hit the line on the far side, and the Rebels win.
Stop winning! Stop winning! He connects! Rebels with their first lead of the night.
And the Andover Huskies are your section champion.
And a beautiful aerial view here on this January evening. Champlin Park High School and the field house at Champlin Park High School tonight. Girls basketball on QCTV. The Anoka Tornadoes and the Champlin Park Rebels, along with Pete Hayes. I'm Jim Erickson. We did hockey Thursday. Tonight we're doing girls basketball. I assume next week you and I doing some Knowledge Ball coverage. Knowledge Ball, Math League,
well,
debate team.
That's probably our expertise area.
Yeah, well,
so,
we seem very versatile, Pete, so that's always good.
Yes, we do.
We mentioned the records of these teams. Both teams are 2 games below 500. Entering tonight, Anoka 5-7, Champlin Park 4-6. Tornadoes coming off a loss to Blaine on Friday last week, 55-38. Meanwhile, for Champlin Park, their last game was also Friday, January 7th, and a loss to Centennial, 70-53. Pete, I talked to both coaches prior to the game, and I said, hey, how's your season been going? When you're 2 games below 500, they said up and down, and that's pretty much what you're probably going to hear from coaches when they're a couple of games below 500.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of them now are going to look for a good second half of the season. We're about there. Anoka, very young team, a lot of 9th and 10th graders playing, a little more experience on the Champlin Park team, but both teams, what I've heard, they get after it, they work hard, and that's all you can ask for.
Players to watch here tonight for the Anoka Tornadoes. Their leading scorer is Madeline Frecking, averaging 12 points a game, hitting on 51.9 of her field goals and 68% free throws, had a high of 24 earlier this season. And the leading scorer for Champlin Park entering tonight, Michaela Counts, averaging 15.7 points per game. She is not in the starting lineup here tonight. She hit for 30 earlier this season. We expect to see her come off the bench here, though, tonight for Champlin Park. Arthur Crutch is the head coach of Champlin Park in his 2nd year, and Nick Novak in his 3rd year for Anoka. And let's take a look at those starting lineups. First of all, for Nick Novak's Anoka Tornadoes.
Yeah, Mashunga is one of your guards. Looks like that's the only guard that they have on the chart, with Youngquist, Frecking, Tommerdahl, and Lackinen. Lackinen also very young, only a 10th grader. So a young lineup, like I said earlier, for the Anoka Tornadoes. But people I was talking to, Jim, just talked to a few people last week, and they said they get after it. They're fun to watch. You know, they're on the floor, they move the ball, they work well together. And that kind of shows what the scoring is pretty spread out.
That's one thing that head coach Nick Novak mentioned to me as well, is that they've had their struggles, but when their offense gets going and they start hitting shots, they have some players that can hit shots and be prolific from the field. And that's something that they're hoping that they can do here tonight. First of 2 meetings between these teams. They'll play again on Monday, February 7th. Here in the 2021-2022 season. The starters now for the home Champlin Park Rebels and their head coach Arthur Crutch. 2 young coaches here, both coaches in their 2nd and 3rd years respectively.
Yeah, Lillard and Valentino will be the guards starting off tonight, with Holman, Izzy John, and Alicia Bates playing at those forward positions. So, it's going to be an interesting game. Size-wise, taking a look at both teams, they look pretty similar size-wise. It's not like you have a 6'3" girl out there and the other team doesn't have anybody over 6 feet. So size-wise, it's pretty good. We'll see what the quickness is like as we get going here.
Yeah, both teams comparable results here when you take a look at common opponents. One of the highlight wins for Anoka was their victory against Spring Lake Park, 70-68. Champlin Park lost to Spring Lake Park recently, 70-64, a game, though, that head coach Crutch thought that they should have won. They were right there in the end and couldn't make the plays. Champlin Park in the dark blue uniforms, they get it off the opening tip, and the first shot up, no good. Lillard, rebound back up. That misses. That was Holman. And defensive rebound now clearing the glass. Tornadoes will bring it the other way. McConjee averages 7.8 points a game, the junior. Playing that point position all the way back around to the corner. She'll set the screen now for Youngquist out on the perimeter. Youngquist watched by Ava Holman. Youngquist gives it up. Frecking drives to the basket. We'll get our first foul, be a two-shot foul. Frecking to the line, shooting 68% from the line here this season.
Yeah, Lauren Youngquist is one of the more experienced players on Anoka. She was playing when she was a ninth grader, and she's a junior this year. She's their power forward, center type. You're going to see her getting a lot of rebounds for Anoka.
Frecking to the line, and the free throw is good. Madeline Frecking, 67.9%, just under 68% from the free throw line. First one was good, second one missed. 1 for 2 on that trip, 1-0 Anoka, and Champlin Park with the ball. Alicia Bates. This is Valentino, who's starting in the place of Michaela Kuntz here tonight. Valentino. Here's Bates. Drives all the way to the glass. Nice touch off the glass. Alicia Bates averages 6.6 a game. Gets the first field goal of the game. Rebels lead it 2-1.
Yeah, good start there by Bates. Some good quickness. Anoka in a man-to-man defense. Looks like more of a zone defense for Champlin Park.
Nice working around the defense. Youngquist all the way around to the right block. And she scores. Anoka's first basket of the game. 3-2 Tornadoes. Valentino, long three. The defender may have gotten a piece of that. Youngquist may have gotten a fingertip on it. It comes up way short, Frecking the rebound. Spins out high. She can work the ball around and control the ball. Give it up here to Lockinen. Tapped around. Lockinen gives it back up to Frecking. Frecking for Youngquist. Shot from the near wing. Rattles out, no good. Rebound Rebels. Cleared by Bates. Bates, long pass down low near the baseline. Fight for the ball on the floor, and it's grabbed out of there. It's cleared by Frecking. McConjee. She goes to the basket. She went down, incidental contact, and they're going to call held ball there. And the possession is in favor of Anoka, with Champlin Park having won the opening tip.
Yeah, it looks like Champlin Park likes to get up and down the court, Jim, in the early goings here. Man, they get that ball, and they're going right now.
Oh, nice inbounds play. McConjee to Frecking. Little two-hand tip. Up and in, 5-2 Tornadoes. Mentioned Frecking leading the Tornadoes in scoring. She averages 12 a game, off to a good start here tonight. One of the fine freshmen in the Northwest Suburban Conference. Holman dribbles on the left wing, forced back out, tried to force it underneath on the back door to Valentino. Got the shot off at the bottom of the rim. Back out Holman. Here's her drive against the Anoka D, but they'll whistle this down. Reach-in foul. Reach-in foul here.
Little reach-in early there against Anoka.
Samantha McConjee getting called for the foul. Her first personal, first team foul. Champlin Park, they'll inbound and work it out on the perimeter. Holman. She bombed a three from about 22 that was partially tipped. Lillard runs into a double team, gets fouled. And it looks like they're going to give her 2 on this one. First trip to the line for Champlin Park.
Yeah, I think that one's on 31, Tommerdahl, kind of looking around like, who me? So I'm guessing that she's the guilty party.
I think they gave it to Frecking.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, there were 2 defenders right there. I think you could have given it to either one. Frecking gets the foul, her first. And Nicole Lillard here to the line for the Champlin Park Rebels. First point. And she gets 2. Lillard averages 7.9 with a season high of 18. 5-4, close game here early on. Tornadoes and Champlin Park Rebels on QCTV Sports, along with Pete Hayes. I'm Jim Erickson. Frecking goes against the screen, goes in, switches to the right hand, underhand layup, missed it, but another foul.
Tell you what, she's confident for a freshman. Leading scorer on Anoka, 12 points a game. Nice looking player.
Mentioned good free throw percentage here for Frecking. She'll get 2 here. First one is good. She leads all scorers now with 4. Stats I have her with just 28 free throw attempts this season, which is kind of surprising considering how strong she goes to the basket. Tapped around, big rebound, Laakkonen back up, missed. Tapped up, backside, Frecking. What a start for the freshman. She has 6, and she'll get an and 1.
Yeah, that's some smart basketball right there, following that shot by Laakkonen on that backside and puts it back in. A couple more points on the scoreboard for the young freshman.
Smart play, going to the backside. That backside defense usually forgets. No box out. Free throw, though, no good. I think I jinxed her when I told her, mentioned how good her free throw percentage was.
Yeah, I think she's 2 for 5 right now, Jim.
8-4 Tornadoes. Jump shot 3 short from that right wing, Valentino, and the rebound grab by the Tornadoes. Anoka 5 wins out of 12 games. They're 5-7 coming in. Crossover, Frecking into the paint, kicked out. Here's a 3, and it's good. Youngquist, who shoots 62.5 from the field, and she gets the 3 there. She has 5 for the game. First 3 for either team. 11-4, runner shot. That's going to be a foul.
Anoka getting themselves in a little bit early foul trouble here. The few early. It's nice to see Youngquist being able to go outside too. She's probably the tallest girl on Anoka, but they get in that offensive flow and she's out there around that 3-point line most of the time.
Ava Holman was the one with the drive. Non-shooting, it was on the floor, so Holman will inbound.
Fedor's in the game for Anoka now.
They work it down. Left hand, little hook shot by Izzy John. Senior post for Champlin Park. 11-6 Tornadoes. Double dribble on Anoka. So a turnover for the Tornadoes, and Champlin Park will push it right back the other way.
Are we thinking that she's related to Theo John? Champlin Park legend?
Yeah. Boy, was he fun to watch.
He sure was.
There's that lob down to Izzy again, and used her elbow a little bit to clear the defense, and that's what head coach Nick Novak was talking to the official about, but they're going to get the defensive player instead.
That's the 4th foul on Anoka. First on Fedor.
Fedor, who just checked into the game last whistle, picks up the foul. Travel here on Champlin Park. Ashley Mell with extra steps. That'll turn it over here to the Tornadoes. 4 team fouls here on Anoka, 3 for Champlin Park. We've had a few whistles here in the opening minutes of this basketball game. Tornadoes bring it across. Eppinga now playing the point guard. She's the one who gives it up and hands it off to Veronica Moran. And a foul as the ball again on the attack to the hoop.
You know, Anoka really working, Jim, to get those inside shots. They're not afraid to go to the hoop, draw a foul, or put it in the basket.
Ashley Mell called with the foul, 4th team foul. Quick inbounds, giving it right back to Eppinga, who was the inbounder. Missed the 3, but Anoka with the rebound. They'll reset. Moran hands it off to Frecking. Here's her drive, pulls up, comes up short, front of the rim. Rebound ripped down by John. John long pass Lillard. Lillard goes in, off the glass, and good. Fast break, transition points off the missed basket. Nicole Lillard here now with 3 points tonight. It's a 3-point game.
So strong to the basket right there.
Eppinga to Frecking, hit hard from behind, going to the basket strong, and she'll get 2 more foul shots.
Nice pass there by Eppinga to Frecking. Frecking back at the line again for our 6th and 7th free throw, and we are only 7 minutes into this game.
2 shots here. Frecking 2 of 5 entering this trip. Hits that one. Hey, we want to say hello to Ryan Mush, who's under the weather at home, is ill tonight. Would normally be on the replay machine, so we'll be keeping a watch on those replays. I'm sure Ryan is also back at home doing his critiquing. Frecking bounces it in, makes 2. Give her 8 here in the first half. She has 8 of the Tornadoes' 13, and the Tornadoes are up by 5.
She's going to sit down here for a minute. So Anoka with 3 substitutes into the game here early.
JV game earlier tonight, 60-34, Champlin Park. Ashley Mell brings it across the timeline. Lob pass in the corner. Dribbling it out high. Pass got tipped around, grabbed by Valentino, and then her bounce pass trying to get it to Izzy John. Out of bounds. Champlin Park turns it over, and it'll be Anoka coming back the other way.
You know, that's kind of the way it goes, Jim. When you have a young team, the JV struggles a little bit, and when you have an older team, your JV's pretty solid. It's unlike Champlin Park. Took it to him pretty good.
Eppinga brings it across. It'll underhand give to Tommerdahl, and that was tough. That little underhand pass was difficult for her because it was kind of right into the old breadbasket and was kind of in no person's land there and called for the travel. Little full court, three-quarter court, player-to-player press here for Anoka, and that turns and causes a turnover, then a foul on Champlin Park. They had given up the ball. Fedor had it in her hands, and then she got bumped. She was forced into a travel, but the contact happened before the travel, so the foul is on Champlin Park, and that is now their 6th team foul here in this first half. Izzy John called for the foul, her first. 13-8 Tornadoes. Evan Eppinga gives it up on the right side. Emma Huffman into the game now. Check that, that's Lockett 32. Eppinga with a drive, pull-up shot short, bounces up, rebound back up, Lockett, and it's cleared. John has it here defensively for the Champlin Park Rebels. Here comes Champlin Park back in the front court.
Yeah, Anoka switched into a zone defense now.
Olivia Mell works it down, and they find an open player, and it's up and good. Ashley Mell, 2 points, her first basket of the first half here for Champlin Park. Anoka right back, and a shot rolls off. Champlin within 2. Here they come back. Long pass ahead for Ava Holman to the basket, and a foul. 2 shots coming up for Holman for Champlin Park.
Yeah, Anoka's missed a couple of bunnies in close, and Champlin Park hits the 3, and we've got a 2-point game here with about 11 minutes left to go in the first half.
Ava Holman, 2 shots. First is good.
Here's another look at that drive. Good call by the official.
Izzy John sits down here for Champlin Park. Tornadoes with some substitutions as well. Fedor, one of the players sitting down. Free throw good. Both of them good for Holman. Her first points of this first half are tied at 13.
Youngquist back into the game, as is Frecking.
Frecking, lock it in, strong drive, right side, misses, but she got fouled. Mariah Pates into the game for the first time, and she'll be called for her first foul. That's the 7th team foul with 11:22 left to go. That puts Anoka into the single bonus here already. Lock it in, first of 2, rolls out.
Yeah, she's struggling with her shooting so far tonight. She's getting a lot of opportunities. Fall for her soon here, I'm sure.
Lock it in, 56.4% from the field, 81.5% free throw shooter coming in. She makes 1 out of 2 there. Breaks the tie. Champlin ball. Ava Holman. Left side shot, 3. Nothing but net. Ashley Mell. Give her 5 here in the first half. Ashley Mell, her high is 5 for the season, and she has 5 right now. Players stepping up and filling in for Michaela Kuntz, who usually starts and has not played tonight. And Anoka called for a carry. And right now the momentum in favor of the Rebels.
Yeah, the difference in the game right now is the 3-point shooting by Champlin Park. They've hit a couple here in the last minute and a half to put themselves out in front.
10:50 left in the first. 2-point lead, Rebels. Mell, drive, kick out left side, fake, baseline drive. Valentino lays it up and in. And Champlin Park on a little bit of a run here, up by 4. Frecking has it, lost it, ball loose on the floor, scramble for it, they'll tie it up, and the arrow goes to Champlin Park. Head coach Crutch for Champlin Park. He really wanted to reach in. He thought his girl had position, and then Frecking reached in to grab the ball. And he's stating his case over there, as you can see, with the referee. Goes as a held ball. Arrow to Champlin Park, leading it by 4. They've really turned things around. Dribble drive, Holman. A little bit out of control, high off the glass. Frecking rebounds it for the Tornadoes. Frecking, head of steam, pulls it up just shy of the line. Lockinen, here's her drive. Traveled. She dragged that pivot foot. Not enough contact to say that a foul caused that travel. So that'll turn it over here to Champlin Park.
Champlin's done a nice job on her inside. They're really making her work for her baskets. Nothing coming easy for Lackman.
Posting up is Pates. Works it down, gives it off to Holman. Got a good look. Rebound cleared Olivia Mell. Out to the left side, and a 3 doesn't go. Olivia and Ashley Mell, 2 sisters out there for Champlin Park. Tornadoes come back. Eppinga being pressured out high. Tomerdahl back to the basket, squares up off the glass, foul.
Yeah, good post-up move right there by Tomerdahl, one of the 2 seniors that sees some playing times for Anoka, the leaders of this team.
Anoka's a young team. Really, they only have 2 seniors that see time with Fedor and Tomerdahl. And the free throw good here by Tomerdahl, 5'10" senior. Her first point of the night. We've had a lot of trips here to the line to this first half. We had a lot of whistles, a lot of fouls. Haven't had a whole lot of flow in the game here in this first half so far.
Yeah, free throw shooting is going to be good here, or big here, with 9 minutes and 39 seconds remaining. We're going to see a parade to the line, I'm feeling.
Tomerdahl, second one, misses. She made 1 of 2, 18-15 Rebels. Holman hands it off, Olivia Mell over to Pates. Quick pass down low in the triangle. John kicked it back out. Here's a left-hand 3, good. Again, Ashley Mell. Give her 9 points now. 21-15, Champlin Park's largest lead, and it's a turnover, a travel on Anoka.
Boy, don't look now, but Champlin Park's up by 6. Seems like the last time I looked up there, Anoka was up by 4. All of a sudden, it's Champlin by 6. Here's another look at the traveling. Looks like it was a good call.
Anoka at 1 point, up by 7, so it's been a 12-point swing here. Actually, 13-point swing, down low. Shot up, John missed. Frecking brings it up for the Tornadoes. Takes a look at the Champlin Park defense. Playing a person-to-person down to the box. Squaring up Tomerdahl. And they come back to the near side. Shot Moran missed. Rebound Pates. Pates up ahead, left side. Dribble drive in the baseline. Holman. And a foul on the Tornadoes.
They will push that ball. Most of Anoka's fouls have been when Champlin Park is pushing the ball going to the hoop.
7th team foul here on Anoka. Scoreboard has them as 6. Maybe it is just 6. Working around on the inbounds. Holman open. Short on the 3. Tomerdahl locking in for the rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Champlin Park. It'll go to Anoka.
Yeah, nice play down there in the corner by Lackman.
Frecking, Youngquist front court, Tornadoes. White uniforms here tonight, Champlin Park High School. Teams will play again in February. Nice pass. Shot short from Youngquist. Got her own rebound and puts it right back in. 7 for Youngquist. That was a nice pass by Veronica Moran. And Youngquist gets the Hooper's 7th point of the game. Champlin up by 4. Travel. Pates. The post out on the perimeter. And gets called for the movement of the pivot foot, the extra step. 21-17. Tornadoes get it on the turnover.
Nice chance for Anoka to get back in the game here. Only down by 4. A little under 8 minutes to play here in the first half.
Substitution, Lila Fedor back in. Marjorie Tommerdahl sitting down for the Tornadoes. And it will be Madeline Frecking, who's played most of this first half. She brings it across. She's pressured immediately by Holman. Takes it to the paint. Kicked out, lock it in into the paint. Little running hook shot, partially blocked. And then the outlet intercepted, taken right back. Moran here for the Tornadoes. They'll reset. Frecking with the left hand. Almost traveled. Kicked out Youngquist. Can't drive. Forced back between the circles. Gives it back up, Frecking. Pass a little bit behind Moran. Able to control it and reset. Against a good, tight player-to-player defense here for Champlin Park, and it's going to result in a turnover. Grabbed by Holman all the way to the hoop. She scores, and it is good. Ava Holman, the steal, the basket, and then, of course, as we say, the harm. She'll get an and one.
Yeah, here's another look at it. Drive down that left side. Puts it up off the glass. Fouled, going to the line. Nice play.
Lockinen called for the foul, her first. Now the 17th foul on the Tornadoes. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. And the Holman field goal is good. She has 5 points. Ashley Mell leads the way with 8 here for Champlin Park. Actually give her 9 points. And it's 24-17. That Rebel lead now at 7. That's their largest lead. So at one point in time in this half, we've had a 14-point swing here. Anoka off to a good start early on, up by 7. Now Champlin Park all of a sudden up by 7. You see the Northwest Suburban Conference standings. Both of these teams, of course, well-versed with the Blaine Bengals. Leading the conference right now with that record. Blaine defeated Anoka the most recent game for the Tornadoes, 55-38. And Champlin Park has not yet played Blaine. They won't play them until January 27th, and then at Blaine in the regular season finale.
Tell you, a team that's coming on and is Rogers.
Yeah.
It seems like in all sports, Rogers is.
Well, their boys hockey team and girls hockey team doing very well. You know, we weren't sure how they would do moving from the Mississippi 8 Conference into the Northwest Suburban. But they have caught up in a hurry. And, of course, that's a growing area. I live in that area over Otsego, Rogers, St. Michael, and Albertville. It's a fast-growing area, a lot of houses being built. So you can see those schools needing to move up in classes and in conferences. 24-17 here, Rebels. Tornadoes with the ball after the timeout. Frecking, right elbow, needs some help. She's got Pates on her. They'll reverse it, Lockinen. Looks down low, denied, nice. Rebels playing good defense right now. Denying the inbounds, denying the entry pass down low. Not a lot of room here for the Tornadoes, and it caused another turnover.
Yeah, they're really sticking tight right now as Champlin Park, and that's one of the big differences in the game right now is their defense.
Holman, long three, grazed the rim, and it's out of bounds off of Ashley Mell. Anna Marsalek is into the game. Senior guard for Champlin Park.
Boy, she threw that one up from 169. That was out there.
Yeah, westbound. No, eastbound, which would be on the other side. Anoka ball, Fedor. Down by 7, looking to chip away at that lead. Moran looks left, and she traveled. She hopped on that right foot, which was her pivot foot. And that'll turn it over here to Champlin Park, and that's been an issue in this first half for Anoka, the turnovers.
Yeah, I think Moran has 3 of those travelings.
And a lot of that has been the pressure defense by the Rebels. Holman, reversal over to Marsalek. They work it down to the post. John turns, shoots, scores. Izzy John with her 4th basket of the game. 26-17, that Rebel lead is at 9.
Yeah, Anoka needs something right here to try to stop the bleeding, not get any further behind.
Frecking, who got off to such a good start, she's been quiet, locking underneath, blocked. Rebels back. Holman takes it all the way. Layup rolls off the front rim. Rebound hits the baseline out of bounds off of Holman and the Rebels. 3 players coming in here for Anoka, including their starting point guard, Samantha McConjee, back into the game.
Yeah, Ava Holman is only a sophomore, and second leading scorer on Champlin Park. We haven't seen their leading scorer yet, Michaela Counts. Wondering if we'll see her yet tonight. So this is pretty impressive by Champlin playing without her.
Eppinga brings it across, pulls up that dribble, needs to lob it out high. Youngquist straight away, sets up three, off. Rebound. Anoka could use a few of those to fall, and then the rebound. Eppinga was falling to the floor and threw it up there and was able to draw the foul.
That was a great hustle play by Eppinga for Anoka, number 11. You know, not the tallest girl out there, but she went in there with the bigger girls and came away with the ball and just kind of chucked it up there, hoping it would go in, but she'll get a couple free throws.
First free throw is no good. She'll get another. Good effort just getting a shot off, knowing that if there is contact and there's a foul, she's going to get 2 shots. She'll try and salvage one here, and she does. 1 of 2 on that trip for Evan Eppinga. She averages 10.6 points a game, hit for 21 earlier this year. That's her first of the night, 26-18. That Champlin Park lead at one point is 9. Steal by Anoka, and going in is Eppinga, and another foul. Another trip to the line for Evan.
Yeah, she's coming on strong here for Anoka. She said not quite too quick here, Champlin Park. Going to try to put you back in. Here's a look at a nice move. Ducking underneath, getting fouled, going back to the line. Now she has to convert on these shots.
Eppinga's first one is no good. You know, one thing about being here at Champlin Park, broadcasting up on the mezzanine, we are way too close to the popcorn.
Yeah, we sure
the
are.
Smell
we sure
is
are.
overpowering, which is good, which means I'm probably going to have to buy a box at halftime.
Yeah, high school popcorn in the gyms and in the arenas is pretty tough to beat.
It is. And the free throw was no good by Eppinga, but then they got the offensive rebound, and then it's out of bounds. Eppinga will inbound on the baseline for the Tornadoes, still down by 8. McConjee, reversal off the inbounds, back to the inbound passer. Eppinga to the right side, 3. Anoka can't get that one to fall. Youngquist with the try. Rebound Rebels, Ashley Mell. Mell crossover at the line. Holman. Marsalek. Anoka also playing player to player, helping out here on the drive. Holman goes to the basket, but a foul.
Yeah, Anoka in person defense. On the other side, Champlin Park's playing a 3-2 zone, and it's working really well for them. They're still pressuring everybody out on top.
Foul was on Fedor, her second. Free throw is good. Ava Holman to the line. She's made all 4. Champlin Park, you talked about free throws being a key, and they've been better than Anoka has at the line, and that lead now is at 9. Make it 10.
Yeah, that and the 3-point shot. I think Anoka has 1 from Youngquist, and Champlin has 4 or 5 here already.
28-18, largest lead of the game for the Rebels at 10. Strong drive, too strong off the glass. Tomerdahl, rebound Pates. Marsalek bring it in, then back it back out. Reset here for the Champlin Park offense. Holman. And she got hacked on the arm. Foul on the Tornadoes, and it's bonus time. Foul on Eppinga. Her first.
You know,
ninth team foul here.
Anoka's getting a lot of chances inside, but Champlin is not making it easy for him in there. You know, they're getting that ball inside like they like to do, but then everything has been contested down low.
This is the 1-and-1, not yet the double bonus. 1 foul away from that. And Ava Holman's been perfect from the line according to my numbers. Got her 6 for 6. With 8 points, 6 of them coming from the line. Again, on the money. She has 9. Holman and Ashley Mell leading the way here, 9 points apiece. 30-18, Champlin Park by 12. Here's a 3, rattles out, no good. 3-point shots not falling, that time Youngquist missing. And rebound, Savannah Belangi. And it gets kicked back out of bounds off of the foot of the Champlin Park player. Looked like it was Holman. Oh, it was off of Anoka. So it'll be Champlin Park ball.
Yeah, Eppinga, it's making it tough for him bringing the ball up court.
Good job. She pressured that almost into a turnover. Rebels will have it. Holman tried the long pass, got batted down. Anoka with a chance, and those shots just not falling. Locking in with a look, gets her own rebound. She's surrounded. There's Frecking, up and good. Madeline Frecking, after a hot start, she had 8 points early in this game. It's been a while for her. She leads all scores. That was her 10th point, 30-20.
Anoka with full court pressure here. Almost got another turnover.
Turnovers. Holman, though, gets past it with some numbers. Pull-up jumper from 15 doesn't go. McConjie the other way for Anoka. Pulls it up at the point. Lokinen. Couple of dribbles in, out to Frecking, a three. There's that three that they've been hoping for and longing for. It's been a while, and that cuts it to 7.
Yeah, 5 quick points, Jim, for Frecking. She now has 13 on the night.
Pates up ahead into the front court, driving hard to the basket. Jaden Spann missed. Rebels miss. Tornadoes rebound. Lokinen, crossover to the right wing. Frecking. Eppinga to reset. Long three block. Pates came out with long reach. Pates got a long reach. He's got a long wingspan. Good tall post player and got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Rebels. It stays with the Tornadoes.
That isn't the first block tonight for Champlin Park. I think that's probably their 3rd or 4th. Can recollect.
Tornadoes, Eppinga inbound. Lokinen squares up, baseline drive, nice fake. Nice job, uses her body to shield the ball, scores, and she'll get a free throw.
Well, that's good to see Lakinen score something underneath. She's had a lot of opportunities today, finally gets one to go. Frecking's back scoring, making a little bit of difference here when Novak switched to a full court press. Got a couple of turnovers, so good for Anoka, and now it's 30-25.
Yeah. A 7-point run here. It was a 12-point Champlin Park lead, and now it's down to 5, could be down to 4 with this Lakinen free throw. 1 for 2 tonight from the line. Got it. 4 points for Lydia Lakinen. 4-point game, 2:20 left. Long pass ahead, turnover. Champlin Park being aggressive, but sometimes that aggressiveness can bite you in the backside, and that'll give it right back to Anoka, where maybe in that instant, maybe slow it down and try and get something going that way and not feed into the Anoka momentum right now. But that's Champlin Park's game, too. They're going to keep pushing it. And a carry here on Eppinga. Unfortunate here for Anoka. She was bringing it back, and she rolled that hand underneath and then over. And the official saw it, and that'll turn it right back over to the Rebels. Kind of hard to see there from that angle.
Yeah, they're calling it tight, that's for sure.
Front court, Olivia Mell has it stolen. Youngquist, front court. Here for Anoka, wants to get it back to Frecking. And the foul called. Youngquist knocked to the floor, and the foul will be called on Valentino. Foul on Champlin Park. And it's double bonus here the rest of the way for both teams with 2:04 left in the first half.
Youngquist, good athlete. She's a soccer captain at Anoka, too.
Youngquist, good. Anoka also starting to hit those free throws after they went much of the first half struggling a bit from the line. Now all of a sudden a 3-point game. One more here for Lauren Youngquist, the 5'11 junior. Got it. Give her 9 now. Frecking leads the Tornadoes with 13. Champlin Park's lead is at 2 with 2 minutes left to go. Front court, Jackson. Oh, nice look underneath. The layup is good. Olivia Mell, her first points of the night. 32-28, Champlin back up by 4. Backdoor Frecking, baseline, wanted to kick it out, tapped around, Moran gets it, and it's back to Eppinga, then calling for it underneath, reverse layup up and good, Moran. Her first basket of the game. 32-30 and a timeout called here for Champlin Park, and now a 2-point game.
Ebbs and flows. Boy, both teams are making some runs here. Anoka started out on top. Here's a look at that last basket. Nice one-handed pass inside for Anoka scoring that last bucket. Anoka was up early, and then Champlin Park made a big run, and now Anoka's making that big run, and we're at a 2-point game with just over a minute to go.
Champlin Park has another game this week, Thursday. They go to Coon Rapids. Anoka on Thursday will host a very good Maple Grove team. Team that defeated Champlin Park 61-44 about a month ago. Coach Crutch said that was a game that they were right in it at the end. Then all of a sudden the Champlin Park point guard, might have been their number 2, but she all of a sudden hit 3 threes like in succession, and she hadn't hit any up to that point, and kind of put that game out of reach. So that was closer than the final score indicated. Rebel ball. Pates traveled. So now the turnover bug has hit Champlin Park, and it's benefiting Anoka with 1:28 left to go. Tornadoes can tie or take the lead with a 3.
Anoka was down by a dozen not too long ago. You really have to light their fight, get right back in this game.
Youngquist up high, Frecking. Drives, traveled. Yep, took a little extra step before she released the pass. And that'll give it right back to the Rebels with 1:17 left in our first half. Olivia Mell, just a freshman. Ashley Mell, her sister, is a senior. 3 is good. Ashley Mell, the eldest of the Mell sisters, hits. That's her third 3 tonight. She has 12 for the game, and a strong drive. Eppinger right back on the other side is in. Off the glass strong. She has 3 for the game. 35-32, under a minute left here in the half. Tapped around. Eppinger got a piece of it. Intercepted, lock it into the front court to Frecking. Frecking all the way in. Layup is good. Frecking has 15. 1-point game with 30 seconds left. Olivia Mell, left side, gets a return pass and a foul. Just a little hold there. Marcelik trying to break through the screen there. And ended up being grabbed a little bit.
You know, you look at the score of this game, Jim, and keeps going like this, we're going to have a 70-72 game, a little bit above their averages. You know, you look at Frecking right now with leading scorer of Anoka. She's got 15 already, and her average is 12.
Her season high was 24. That's in jeopardy right now. And Olivia Mell makes the free throw, 36-34. She made 1 out of 2. Mell has 3 points now, 15 seconds left. Anoka, let's see if they look for the last shot. In the corner, Lackinen 3, front rim. Good box out on the backside. Picked off by Ashley Mell. Mell, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Olivia Mell, 3 at the horn. Bounced around, it's no good. And we'll go to the break. Back and forth, up and down here in this first half. And it'll be a 2-point Rebel lead, 36-34 as the teams head to the locker room here. And it was up and down, roller coaster seesaw first half, Pete.
Yeah, both teams getting up and down the court. We were expecting this kind of game, and this is what we got, so don't go away.
36-34 Rebels. It's halftime on QCTV Sports.
In order for us to continue participating in athletics and activities,
we need to work together.
Wash your hands often, especially when you're in public areas.
If you're sick, stay home.
stay at least 6 feet away from other people, and do not hang out in groups.
Cover your nose and mouth with a mask or use a cloth face covering.
Help keep us in the game.
Please practice health and safety protocols so we can keep doing what we love. Mask up, Rebels.
Tornadoes.
Cardinals. Bengals.
Huskies. Mask up, Anoka Champlin.
Welcome to At the Half, the show where we take a closer look at some of our local area high school sports. I'm your host, Seamus Burke. Let's start off with the Anoka gymnastics team. They're an ambitious group looking ahead to a big season. Let's head out and talk with the Tornadoes.
At my elementary school, there was a gymnastics after school, and that's where I started. And me and my best friend, she's actually another captain. And from there, I decided to be done with dance, and I just kept on with gymnastics, and been doing it ever since.
I tried out a lot of sports when I was younger, but I didn't like to have shoes on. I was kind of a weird kid like that. I don't know, I just had a lot of energy always jumping off the furniture, so my parents thought it would be a good idea and it kind of just stuck.
We actually got a couple new girls and we lost a couple girls that were really important to our team, but the new girls are showing promise and we've been working really hard all summer, so we still have our hardest skills. We're starting off strong.
What's been really fun so far this year is the amount that we have to gain. They're so talented, they're so hardworking, and they're going to develop a lot from the first meet to the last meet. Last year we came in strong, went strong, and ended strong. It was just a seasoned group, and every meet felt just kind of almost a little too easy because they were so practiced, so rehearsed. They'd been with each other so long. Last year we only had one new team member because of COVID. This year we have many more and many more stepping into big roles. And so it was an exciting start knowing that we were going to grow each meet, that our score would grow, that their performances would grow. And that's already happened just in our first couple meets. So it's exciting each time to see what's going to come next.
I think it's really cool how everyone focuses on themselves. You want to do your best, but even if you mess up, you still get really excited when your teammates do really good. So I personally, I've done really bad at meets, but I still am really happy at the end because everyone else did really good or someone else got a PR. And it's just, we're all there for each other. We're very supporting.
I think gymnastics is unique because it's just such a mentally tough sport that the team bond is almost way different than any other sport would be because you have to be there for each other so much mentally and support each other when you're having a rough day. It's so mental. It's super physical too, but I would say it's 90% mental, 10% physical. So yeah, you have to be there for each other a lot. So it creates a really good team atmosphere.
We really, really want to make it to state as a team. We haven't done that in 12 years, a really long time. And we've been so close and our competition is getting a little easier, so hopefully we can make it this year.
Next, we have the Andover dance team. The members describe their time together and their love for each other as more of a family than a team. Let's learn more about this awesome group.
My name is Natalie Shepard, and I've been with Andover Dance Team for 4 years. These 4 years have been amazing. I've made so many friends, and honestly, they are considered a part of my family, and my sister's on the team, and so it's just been so fun. I've learned and grown in so many different ways. I'd say the difference between this year's team and last year's team is everyone is a lot closer this year, and they have so many new qualities that they can bring to the team and that they contribute, and I think everyone has kind of taken a next step into going to new goals and reaching new heights. This year, I'd say our goals are being able to get to new skills that we haven't really been able to before, and I think with this team it's completely possible. I think that we're in a good spot at the start of the season, and I'm really excited to see where we go.
My name is Stella Jensen, and I've been dancing for the dance team for 4 years. I've been on both fall and winter. I started dance when I was in kindergarten. I've always loved it. My mom always wanted me to be in it, and I just fell in love with it, I guess. I think this year we finally all found our love for dance, and we've always had it, but I just think this year really has shown how far we can take ourselves, and we just have a family here, and it's really awesome. Our goals for this year are just to try our best at every competition. I think we all just want to up our scores, be there for each other, and just love each other. I think our dance team just really shows, like I said, how much of a family we are, and we just, the difference from last year and this year has just been amazing, and just that we all have so many supporters, and it's just been so great.
My name is Grace Amel. I've been dancing on the fall team for 3 years and the winter team for 2 years. Well, actually I was a gymnast for about 12 years before I started dancing, and then once I got to high school, it just looked fun, so I decided I'd try it, and it just kind of blossomed into what it is now. Well, last year's team was great. I think we started a lot of the growth that we're continuing this year, and just the girls on the team this year, they're motivated, they want it, and you can tell, and it's really shown in our performances. Well, I mean, state is the ultimate goal always. That's always what we're working towards, but I think more than like a material goal, we're just looking to advance our program and do the best we can this season and build off of what we started last year.
Next, we have the Champlin Park Alpine Ski Team. Let's check in with the Rebels and get their thoughts on the challenges the team has faced during this unique year.
My name is Jack Thomason. I've been on the team for 4 years now, and I'm the boys' captain. To me, being captain is about including everybody. I like to make sure that I always go around and make sure everyone's having fun, talk about how their nights are going, and ask if they need any help or any advice with anything. I just try and be a positive role model and show leadership in that way. I personally would like to go to state. I would also love if our team would make it to state. We have a great team this year. We have a great shot at going, and if everything turns out the way it's supposed to go, we might just go. So,
my name is Anthony Hurlitz. I am a senior at Champlin Park High School, and I've been skiing with the Champlin Park Alpine team for 4 years now. Actually, it takes about an hour to get to practice every day and then an hour home after practice every day. So it's 2 hours out of the day. Some people might think that's a bunch of time wasted, but a lot of us actually enjoy the bus ride a lot more than practice because you get to hang out with a bunch of your friends, you get to talk to them, you get to mess around, and it's a lot of fun. So I mean, we don't find it as time wasted. Some of us actually really look forward to the bus versus practice because some nights are not most fun on the hill.
I'm Sam Johnson. I'm a senior at Champlin Park, and I've been skiing since freshman year.
Let's just go. Just ski, you feel me?
But this year we got a really solid team. We got 27 people, I think. So, and a lot of them are very fast, forceful, and aggressive skiers. So, yeah, it's all in the legs and core. You're really pushing with those legs to push off of the ground, and just getting those racing lines in, sort of like Formula One stuff, and you'll be the fastest kid on the hill. So. Just the other night, we did a couple runs. I shaved off 9 seconds just that night, so it was pretty good.
I'm Brooke Murray. I'm a senior in high school, and I've been on the team for 4 years. There's a lot different between my freshman year and my senior year. With skill and ability, it's a huge difference. Knowing what I'm doing, huge difference. And the size of the team has gone up by a lot since my freshman year, so the whole experience is completely different. I like being around my team a lot. We spend a lot of time together, and just watching each other improve is also really amazing to see. My personal goal is just to get faster, keep improving, and have fun. And for my team, I hope my teammates do well as well. Maybe some of them can make it to state, who knows?
That's it for this edition of At the Half. Make sure to stay connected with us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, as well as watching Channel 859 and online at QCTV.org. Thanks for watching.
Getting ready for half number 2 from Champlin Park High School and the field house here tonight. We had a back and forth first half, 36-34. Getting ready for the second half with the Rebels up by 2. They led by as many as 12 in that first half, and Anoka cut it all the way down to 1 at one point. And right now 36-34. Anoka left to right here on your screen. They're in the white visiting uniforms tonight, and they get the ball first here to start the second half.
Yeah, it looks like Champlin Park's still going with that zone defense. It's been giving Anoka some problems.
Here is the Tornadoes' McConjee. Frecking at a big first half, 15 points. Tries to drive to start it here. Misses. Rebound up and good. Tommerdahl, who was held to just 1 in that first half, gets the first field goal of the second half. We're tied at 36 all. Good start here. Opening possession here for Anoka. Ball knocked out of bounds. And the Rebels will have it, and this is the first appearance for Michaela Kuntz, their leading scorer, who did not play in the first half. Coach's decision, it sounds like, but she's out there now. She averages nearly 16 points a game. How about the hook shot? Just missed Izzy John.
You don't see that hook shot.
I was
much.
going to say, it's a lost art, if you will.
That was my shot when I was teaching Fayette and
Me
Jim
too.
playing horse.
Yeah.
I could beat kids with that hook shot.
Yeah. Frecking. Anoka looking for the lead for the first time since early. Youngquist. Laakkonen. Frecking off a Laakkonen screen. Got as far as the elbow, back out to Maganji, and then in the middle, it's tipped around, intercepted. Rebels come back to the way. Kuntz lost it. And then Laakkonen had it, and she got bumped. It'll be a foul here on Champlin Park. One thing about that first half, a lot of whistles, especially in the first half of the first half. Not a lot of flow, a lot of fouls, turnovers. We'll see if we get more flow here in this second half. Anoka ball after that foul on Michaela Kuntz. Kicked out from underneath by Laakkonen. Drive. Makanji lost it on her way to the hoop. Rebound Rebels. Front court. Kuntz. Nice pull up. Shot good. Kayla Kuntz. Season high of 30 this season. So she can go big. 38-36 Rebels. Here's Frecking working down. Draws a double team. Splits that double team. Underhand layup good. 17 here in the game for Frecking. And there's a lob pass that goes for naught. A little bit too long and high off the glass. Taken away by the Tornadoes. Frecking the other way in a tied game. Little crossover. In low. Faked in the middle. Went to the outside. Shot no good. Out of bounds off of her and off of the Tornadoes.
Well, we're going to see how much this game changes with Kuntz in the game now for Champlin Park. You know, if it's more her or move the ball around a little bit more, we'll see here early. I know she already has 2 points, so she is a different maker for the Rebels.
2-2-1 pressure here applied by Anoka with Kuntz at the point guard position, breaking it. Lob past Holman out to Kuntz. Here's a three. She's making a difference. 5 points here to start out. After being held out in the first half, she's playing inspired basketball here in the second half. 41-38, 3-point game. Tornadoes down to the box, turnaround shot, no roll there for Tomerdahl. Rebound Kuntz again, she's everywhere. Takes it herself, free throw line. Underneath to John. Back out, crossover, and then losing her footing was Bates. Right back to Kuntz. Kuntz in, backside, tried to force it up and draw the foul, no whistle. Rebound Tornadoes. Laakkonen just across the timeline. Makanji here for Anoka in a 3-point game. Nice bounce pass underneath. Tomerdahl gets it from Laakkonen and scores. The 2 5-10 posts do a nice job. Tomerdahl ends up with a basket. She has 5.
Anoka really likes to pound it inside.
3 right side, no good. Holman. Makanji brings it across. Youngquist, Makanji left open. Drives, kicked out. Youngquist open, right side, good. Check that, that's Tomerdahl. Tomerdahl, that's a 3.
Yeah, Tomerdahl picking up some points here in this second half. Only had 1 in the first half, and she's up to 8 already.
Tornadoes 43-41, have themselves a 2-point lead. Foul called on Anoka's Makanji, and that's her 3rd personal. Each team with 1 team foul in this first half. Kuntz to inbound. She's made a big difference coming into the lineup after not playing in the first half. Works it around all the way back to Kuntz. Sets up 3. High arcer short. Rebound tapped around and a foul and a push on the loose ball. And it's going to be on Champlin Park. It'll go the other way here to the Tornadoes.
Yeah, Tomerdahl had good position there at the top of the key. Got pushed from behind. Ball goes back to Anoka. And Anoka finds themselves up by 2 points.
Frecking and Eppinga here in the backcourt. Token pressure being applied by Alicia Bates. Bounce pass. Eppinga wanted to go back door to Tomerdahl, out of her reach, out of bounds. Anoka turns it over.
Tell you, with Eppinga as a point guard for Anoka, only a sophomore, and Frecking as the freshman, you got a couple of nice pieces there for the future.
Future bright for that Anoka backcourt. Little shake and bake move here by Holman. Drives, nice spin, but she traveled. On the surface, it looked like a nice spin, but I think she pulled her pivot foot to be able to pull that off.
Yeah, they are calling that tight. They wouldn't be officiating in the NBA,
No,
that's
they
for
wouldn't.
sure.
Those NBA refs say, well, wait, go ahead. You've got another step after that. Anoka ball, left side open, Tommerdahl, 3. And the Tornadoes, after being cold from 3 in that first half, they've hit some here in the second half. 2 of them from Tommerdahl all of a sudden has 11. Shot by Champlin, that's up no good.
Another hook shot.
Tommerdahl has 11 points. Her season high is 8, so she has a new season high. She's got it again. She's feeling it. Kicks it back out, Frecking. Moran take it to the hoop, and it's stolen away. Break the other way, all alone, and the layup no good. A little bit too deep there for Bates. She missed it. Frecking comes right back. End to end. Tornadoes Fedor. To the corner, Tommerdahl. Check that, Moran. Now Tommerdahl. Posting up Fedor. Tommerdahl. Little fake off a foot. Eppinga gets it back. Fires it right back to Fedor. Looking for a backdoor cut. Frecking instead. Forces up a tough shot with the defender in her face. Rebound in the corner. Really no need for Valentino to go for it. Would have been off of Anoka, but I don't think she was sure of it, so she saved it anyway. It's going to turn out to be okay here for Champlin Park. They'll get the ball off of Anoka foul. Foul on Frecking.
Frecking's look a little out of gas here. Good call by coach to get her out. She was looking, you could tell on that last shot she didn't have a whole lot of gas left in the tank. So they're going to sit her down for a little bit with a little over 12 minutes to go.
She's played a lot of minutes tonight for the Tornadoes. Meanwhile, Michaela Kuntz is fresh. Crossover, pull up, it is off. Bounces no good. Fedor rebounds it for the Tornadoes. 46-41 Anoka, back and forth here tonight at Champlin Park. Good pass into Fedor. Took it from Moran, gave it right back to Moran. Straightaway 3 is off. Rebound pushed the other way. Holman pulls up off the glass, and 2 for Ava Holman. She's in double digits now, as 11.
Holman's been a good scorer for Champlin Park all year, and she's going to have to keep that up here in the second half.
Laakkonen stripped away. It's Bates again. Another chance on the fast break, and getting back was Laakkonen. Got a piece of it in the rebound with Valentino grabbing it, going right back to the hoop. She gets fouled, and to the line she goes.
But
here's a live look in. Let's go to one of the other field houses here in the Anoka Hennepin District, the Blaine Field House.
Looks like they're playing Centennial.
47-44 Centennial, close game there, courtesy of our friends at North Metro TV. It's Amelia Valentino to the line. First free throw is no good. Nicole Lillard checks back in here for the Rebels. Free throw 2 from Valentino. Valentino 2 points in the first half, hits it here. Give her a 3. That cuts the Anoka lead to 2. Eppinga. Bates watching her into the front court. Crossover dribble, Laakkonen. Takes it to the box. Back to the middle. Turnaround shot partially blocked. Pates got a piece of that. And it's Bates now with the ball. Right hand dribble. Strong from the middle of the paint. No good. Rebound Pates, back up foul. And Frecking, who's right back in there, just got called for the foul. And that'll be her 3rd.
Yeah, she's going to have to watch it from here on out.
Mariah Pates to the line, looking for her first point tonight. 2 shots. First one, no. Tommerdahl checks in. Frecking out with the 3 fouls. Also Makanji back in for Anoka. Sitting down Eppinga. Pates looking to salvage one here, and she does. She drains it. Mariah Pates' first point tonight. 46-45. We have ourselves a 1-point game. Plenty of basketball to be played with 11:04 left in the second half.
Kuntz is on the bench right now for Champlin Park, too. We'll be interested how long she stays there. I'm guessing when she comes back, she'll probably be in there till the end of the game.
Mukanji Moran, bounce pass underneath. Lackinen got some space, lays it up and in. Lydia Lackinen, 6th point tonight. 48-45 Tornadoes. Right side drive, Lillard strong off the glass, backside rebound, back up and no good, but a foul. That's Natalia Tolentino into the game for the first time tonight, seeing some time. Number 40 there for Champlin Park, and she'll go to the line getting fouled.
Yeah, I like Lackinen for Anoka underneath. You know, they need her to get going, though. She only has 6, but she's had a lot of opportunities underneath. Free throw shooting has been not real stellar here tonight.
Well, both teams have had their stretches. Champlin Park made a bunch in a row there for a while, and Anoka couldn't hit anything. And then later in the first half, it was the other way around. Tolentino here makes 1 of 2. Her first point tonight, 48-46 Anoka. Mukanji, dribble behind the back, hands it off to Moran. Give and go with Lackinen. Instead, she'll kick it right back out. Long drive, little floating shot, doesn't go for Youngquist. Ends up being knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Tornadoes. That'll give it up to Champlin Park.
Yeah, we haven't heard from Youngquist here lately. She needs to get a little bit more involved for Anoka here in the second half at the midway point.
Lillard and Ashley Mell in the backcourt. Fired up ahead to Valentino. Anoka hustles back after a little three-quarter court pressure. Mell, here's Pates. Little fake to the left, turns and shoots from the outside, no good. The rebound back up by Talentino. She'll go right back to the line.
Yeah, she hasn't been in the game tonight, but since she's gotten in there, she's gotten herself to the line a couple times.
Talentino is a sophomore. Getting a chance here to go back to the line after a 1-for-2 appearance last time down the court.
When you get those opportunities, you want to take advantage of them.
Talentino had scored just 5 points for the season coming in. Seeing some extended minutes here tonight. She has 2, make it 3. Back-to-back free throws. Talentino 3 for 4 from the line, and she has her Rebels now within 1. 16 fouls now on Anoka already here in half 2. Mukanji, right wing Moran, kicked right back out. Tomerdahl, they're working it on the right wing. Moran, Tomerdahl, one dribble, thought about a 3, gives it back to Youngquist. Moran, reversal, Mukanji, far side post, turnaround shot, doesn't go. Lackinen gets her own rebound, goes right back to the middle, up and under move off the glass. Lydia Lackinen, 8 here tonight, 4 in the first, 4 in the second. Lead is 3 for the Tornadoes. Ashley Mell over to Lillard, back to Mell, high post Pates. Valentino working it on, good ball movement here for Champlin. Anoka got a hand on it, kicked around, grabbed by the Tornadoes. It's a steal, and Anoka back up by 3.
Yeah, Anoka with their tall lineup in there right now with Tomerdahl and Lackinen and who am I thinking here?
Moran with a dribble drive right side and a tipped away steal. Back comes Valentino all the way to the hoop, and a foul is called.
I just think it was Lauren Youngquist. So 3 of the taller players for Anoka in there, and they're trying to pound that ball in tight.
Again, Frecking their leading scorer for both this game. She has 17, averaging 12 points a game. She's been on the bench here for an extended period of time with 3 fouls. Valentino hits on her first free throw, 4 points. 2 of those from the line here tonight.
Here's a look at that foul on Anoka. Lackinen. Anoka was 7 fouls to 4 for Champlin Park here in the second half.
Valentino, high arcer this time, hits again. Give her 5, and it's a 1-point Anoka lead. Good one here tonight between these two teams. The winner will be 1 game shy of the 500 mark.
Tell you what, this game goes a lot faster. You got 2 coaches who don't call timeouts too much, and there's no TV timeouts. So we're just rolling right along, just under 9 minutes to go.
There was a foul called on Anoka away from the ball. And it was on Lila Fedor, her 4th of the game. It was on a screen away from the ball, and they caught her. And now it's turned right back over by Champlin Park. Tornadoes have the ball. Tommerdahl, far side, Eppinga, 3 from the corner. Rebound up high. Pates goes and gets it and hands it off here to Michaela Kuntz. Kuntz to the middle, to the near box, fires it across the lane, and John wasn't quite ready for it. That was a hot pass, 2-on-1 the other way. Kick to the corner, Eppinger, another a chance for that far side for the 3, and it rattles out. Eppinger was fading away a little bit. Tough shot from that far corner. 1 point Anoka lead. Kuntz has it for the Rebels. Pulls up, 12-foot shot missed. Rattles around. Who is it off? It's going to be off of Champlin Park. Close, hard to tell. Even I think the official was second-guessing a little bit there because it just happened to this bing-bang pinball underneath.
Then you just got to make a call, right?
Yep, yeah, I got to make a call. No replay like there is in the NBA or in college basketball. Tommerdahl, 3, missed. Kuntz the rebound, comes away with it. She'll push, and she gets bumped. Foul on Eppinga for the Tornadoes.
You know what I've seen from Michaela Kuntz so far is she really likes to drive to the hoop, but she's very unselfish, too. She'll dish that ball off when she has an opportunity.
Eppinga being called for the foul. That is her second foul, 9th team foul. So next foul, it'll be double bonus the rest of this half with Michaela Kuntz going to the line. Hits the free throw. She has 6 here tonight. Again, did not play in the first half. That one rolls out, tapped around. Who touched it last? Anoka.
Don't look now, Jim, but we have a tie game at 50-50. And there's that first timeout.
Yeah, 50-50 our score. Full timeout called here for Champlin Park. Their second-year head coach, Arthur Crutch, will talk to his team. Hey, let's take a look at, see what's going on with some hockey. Rebels and the AC Wings. Third period action, 6-2 in favor of the Rebels. That's our friends at CCX. Girls hockey here tonight. Plenty of action here. That's right, Champlin Park, Coon Rapids.
Blue Jays.
The Blue Jays. Team in St. Cloud, the Apollo Tech combined team. They rebranded in the sports that they co-op in. They're now the St. Cloud Crush.
What is the sporting goods shop up there? Fitzharris? Is it Fitzharris? You're up in that St. Cloud area.
I don't know.
There we go.
I just remember Ostad's way back when.
Just heard it in my ears said here, Fitzharris. I lived there a few years as a youngster, a long, long time ago, and I remember Fitzharris. And it's still there.
It's still there.
Yay for me. I can't remember what I had for dinner yesterday sometimes, Jim, and I could remember Fitzharris. Must have been important to me.
Every now and then you amaze yourself, right?
That's for sure.
Turnover here for Champlin Park, unable to handle the pass. Holman off her hands and out of bounds. Right back here to Anoka. All knotted up. Who will take control here in the final 7.5? Makanji, little hesitation. Kicks it back out. Here's a 3. That misses. Rebound back underneath. Frecking's back in, and she got hit in the face. Gets fouled, will get 2 shots. Welcome back to the game, Madeline Frecking. And she's feeling it right now. Youngquist took that initial 3, set up the rebound opportunity with Frecking now getting 2.
Frecking likes to sneak in from that backside on that offensive rebound. She's done that 2 or 3 times today. She's going to have to really watch it here in this last 7 minutes here, not to pick up that 4th foul, because she's going to be crucial for Anoka down the stretch.
Frecking getting her 18th point. Team high here, make it 19. Her season high personally is 24. 52-50. Gives Anoka a 2-point edge here in this big battle between the Cross the River rivals. Kuntz splits the D, pulls up, nice play. She is silky smooth. 8 points for Michaela Kuntz here in the second half. McConjie lobbed into Tommerdahl. She squares up, goes in, shields the body with a little half hook, and it's up off the glass against Pates.
Boy, Tommerdahl's come to play this second half. 1 point in the first half, and she's up to 13. She's got a dozen in the second half.
Tommerdahl with that one, 54-52. Ava Holman giving it up to Ashley Mell. Mell looks left, goes right. To the right wing, kicked out, free throw line, jump shot. Izzy John missed, tapped around. Frecking got a hand on it and going out of bounds off of Champlin Park. Chasing after was Ashley Mell, but could not corral it. And it'll be tornado ball.
Man, that thing was 3/4 of the way down. I don't know how that came out.
It defied physics and gravity.
Here's a look at the out of bounds.
McConjie walks it across. Frecking spins around and traveled.
Yeah, she walked on that one. No question about that.
That's that play where she has the option to give it back to McConjie, looping back around to the right wing. She's circled back to the middle and got called for the extra step. 54-52 Anoka. Nearing crunch time here, close to 6 minutes left. Right side Mell, three, rattles. Front rim, back rim, no good. Rebound, corralled. Dizzy John wrestled away from a couple of tornadoes, hits it. We're tied at 54. Tommerdahl, cutting to the basket. Frecking missed the shot. Pates with the rebound off of her hands, but then helped out Ashley Mell. Front court for the Tornadoes, far side. Holman a three. Ava Holman, 13 points. Rebels by 3 now, 57-54 in a big swing.
Boy, that was cold-blooded right there by Holman. Puts Champlin Park up by 3.
McConjie, Tommerdahl, tipped away, stolen. Here's Kuntz the other way. Hesitates at the point. Tommerdahl trailing her, then she takes a shot, comes up short. Youngquist grabbing the long rebound. Eppinga the other way. She hesitates. Free throw line, pull up. No. A lot of rotation on that shot, but it didn't go. John rebounds it and hands it off to Holman.
It's a big stop here for Anoka if they can get it down by 3 with 5 minutes to go.
Bounce pass. Pate squares to the outside. A turnaround shot comes up short. Frecking got a piece of it. Eppinga the other way for Anoka. Pushes. Hands it off for Youngquist. Nice move, Tommerdahl. Pull-up shot. That missed. Pates right there with a rebound. Perfect position. And Kuntz will slow it up here with a 3-point lead for the Rebels. Directs traffic. Quick little left-hand hook pass over to the right wing. John decides to take it. Nobody open. Backside rebound. Frecking had it go off of her hands. And McConjie has it for Anoka. Pushes it up ahead and not quite ready for it, Tommerdahl. Tommerdahl had not turned her head around, and head coach Nick Novak is telling him, hey, close game, settle it down. We don't need to force it like that. They would probably, Anoka more than Champlin Park, probably prefers to get into their half-court offense.
Yeah, absolutely. Champlin Park likes to get out and run. Anoka definitely, Jim, likes to get into that half-court offense with that bigger lineup in the game right now.
Alicia Pates. Pates, Lillard, kicked out, open. Here's Holman again, her three. That one rattled out. Tommerdahl rebounds it. McConjie dribbles here with under 4 left. Rebels by 3. Tornado ball, dribble behind the back. And Bates tried the steal, a reach in, foul on the Rebels and Alicia Bates.
I'll tell you what, that Bates, she can steal it. She's quick. She's got quick hands. She's got good quick feet. She has 3 steals already tonight. She almost got her 4th one right there at a crucial point in the game.
Picked up her 3rd foul, just the 4th team foul on the Rebels. Meanwhile, Anoka's at 9. Lackinen tried to lob it into Frecking, well defended underneath the hoop by the Rebels. Kuntz comes back. Got the pink headband on. Kicked out Lillard, travel. So Champlin Park getting called for the travel in the case of the steps. It's been contagious here tonight.
Boy, it sure has. They're not afraid to call that.
Samantha McConjie, 5'6", junior guard. Averages about 8 points a game, distributing the ball around. Pass in tight quarters. Tommerdahl bounce pass down low, intercepted. Rebels right back. Bates scores! What a drive to the basket for Alicia Bates, and she gets a foul shot.
And you know what? Alicia's had 3 layups tonight that she's missed. The toughest one she makes at a crucial time in the game with 3:25 to play.
Missed on the free throw. Big rebound coming in, crashing the glass at a timeout, Anoka. Lackinen got the rebound. Anoka ball after they call the timeout here. They are now all of a sudden down by 5 in this seesaw game in the seesaw second half.
You know, Anoka trying to be a little too pretty underneath. They're getting some position, but they're making that extra pass. I believe the last 3 times down the court, they've turned it over, making that extra pass underneath, and they can't afford that here with a little over 3 minutes to go.
A lower scoring second half as well, when you consider what the score was at the half. And here 59-54 Rebels. You take a look at those 4A rankings. No surprise, Hopkins still at the top. See Eden Prairie at number 4. Champlin Park had Eden Prairie on their schedule on Saturday. That game got canceled. Teams out of this conference in there right now. Maple Grove, the only Northwest Suburban Conference team I see in there.
I had a chance to see Minnetonka. I have a niece down at Eastridge. I'll tell you what, they got 5 D1 girls on that team. They can play.
St. Michael Albertville, another transfer team from the Mississippi 8. They went into the Lake Conference, and they had dominant girls basketball in the Mississippi 8 and in their section, and it seems like they too have taken the move to the Lake Conference and have done just fine.
A little bit of a difference there.
Oh, no doubt. Same thing for their football team as well. They fit in just fine. Frecking has the ball for Anoka, down by 5, nearing 3 minutes left. Tapped around, a steal. Holman has it. All the way. Foul.
There's 4 on Frecking.
Yep, she'll get 2 shots here, and like you said, that's Frecking with 4, and she is a key player here for the Tornadoes.
You know what, though? 3 minutes left in the game. You got to try to make that play right there. I don't falter at all. We're going to take her out here.
Frecking will have to come out. Evan Eppinga comes back in. And Ava Holman with the great drive to the basket after the steal for the Rebels. Chance here to give them some cushion here, up by 5. And that rolls out.
I really like the game that she's played tonight. Not afraid to throw up that 3. One of the leading scorers for Champlin Park.
Free throw good. Give her 14. She averages 12.2 on the season, so she's above her average. 60-54. And it's tapped away again. Guess who? Bates settles it down. Catches it at the baseline and keeps it in bounds. Over to Lillard. And now Kuntz will back it up. Gets the directions from Coach Crutch there, the Champlin Park bench to the left side. Bates dials one up from long distance. Back iron, rebound, Eppinga the other way. Pushing here for the Tornadoes, down by 6. Got it blocked. Stripped away, and Holman has it. Up ahead to Kuntz, underneath. Up and under, up off the glass. That rolls out. Holman after the rebound. It's loose in the corner. And Makanji tracks it down. Anoka has it, still down by 6. Across the timeline, Lackinen, a little Euro step. And she got fouled, and Champlin Park is not in agreement with that call. Mariah Pates called for the foul.
Yeah, I know you want to argue with that, or the crowd all thought that they could see it, and the coach, but the official was right there. Let's take another look at it. Yeah, they might have a little.
No.
They might have a little complaint here.
Lackinen trying to take advantage, going to the line. She can't. Free throws for more often than not here tonight for Anoka has been their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they haven't been real good at that, and they're down by 6 points. You can't be missing them right now.
No, you got to score when that clock is stopped when you're down. She does make 1 out of 2. Salvages 1 there. 9 points for Lydia, the sophomore. And it'll be a 30-second timeout for Coach Nick Novak. 3rd year as a head coach with the Anoka Tornadoes. Down here by 5. They'll come out here, I assume, as a coach, Pete, call a timeout after a made free throw like that. You'll set up the press.
Yeah, absolutely they will. They've been doing that here quite a bit tonight. They're going to do it again. You can see their schedule right here. Tough one with Maple Grove coming up. And
steady diet of Northwest Suburban Conference games coming up for the Tornadoes.
Andover, nice team this year. Rogers. Yeah, it's not going to get any easier. If you're Coach Novak, though, you have to really like what you see out of your girls. You know, both coaches got to be excited. You know, kids work hard. And that's all you can ask. And they put it all out there. And that's what both teams are doing tonight.
I was talking with Coach Novak. You know, last year it seems it's just a strange year. Didn't start playing until January, shortened season. You know, the year before they didn't get to the state tournament as far as the teams that were going to be in the state. Or they got to state and then it got canceled early on. That was in 2020. Rebel ball here, up by 5. Kuntz. Lillard has it. Pressure being applied. Tommerdahl, Anoka trying to get a turnover here, trying to force something here, and Champlin Park showing good patience. No shot clock, so they do not have to shoot. They will here, though. Lillard, a 3! Oh, and it's a big one. Nicole Lillard. Patience by the Rebels. Lillard had an open, and she hit it. Big basket for the Rebels. Puts them up by 8. And the shot by the Tornadoes missed. Rebound. Bates, long pass. It's Lillard again. Layup is good. 5 points in the last 2 trips down here for Nicole Lillard. She has 9 for the game. And that's going to make it really tough on the Tornadoes. 2 big baskets in transition for the Champlin Park Rebels.
Yeah, we haven't heard a whole lot from Lillard tonight, but those are 5 big points right there. 5-point game goes to a 10-point game. Champlin has the ball in Anoka press.
Kuntz on the baseline to inbound. Looking deep, directing traffic, finds Holman. Anoka trying to pressure her into a turnover along the baseline to do a nice job breaking it. There's Pates, layup is good. What a pass from Kuntz. And Mariah Pates. Boy, Champlin Park getting it done here in the final couple of minutes. All of a sudden, they're up by 12. This was a 2 4-point game there at one point here just a couple of minutes ago. Here's a 3, good, and the foul. Eppinga gets a 3-point shot and a free throw, a chance to make it a 4-point play.
Yeah, as a coach, you're just scratching your head on that one. Wasn't much of a foul. Makes that 3. Now she has to add on to this next one to give yourself a bit of a chance with 48 seconds left. There was a look at it.
Eppinga missed. Rebound by Lackinen out of bounds off of her. And it will be Champlin Park ball.
You know, Champlin broke this press pretty easily last time. Let's see what happens here. Going back to that 2-2-1.
Put Kuntz and Bates back there. Good ball handlers. Long pass ahead, Holman. And she got pushed. Tommerdahl there on the defense. And that is a foul. 2 foul shots. Double bonus with 41 seconds left here in this game.
Well, this is not the young lady you want to put on the line, Holman. She's been pretty good tonight.
She's only missed 1.
And I jinxed
had her 8 of 9, but she misses the first one there. We jinxed her, as we said. Number 2, that one rolls out. Rebound cleared Youngquist. Lackinen. Anoka needs a lot in a hurry, down by 9. Tommerdahl.
Put that one up.
Back out Youngquist, 3 off. Rebound Alicia Bates. She's been a spark plug here. Up ahead, Holman bumped and fouled. Youngquist got in the way of that. That'll put Ava Holman right back to the line here for Champlin Park. Now 24 seconds left to go. And Champlin Park, they're going to go on to win this one, and they won it in the last few minutes. It was anybody's game going with about 3.5 minutes left.
Yeah, you'll look in the paper tomorrow and see the score, and Champlin Park by 10 or so, and it's not the way that this game went, that's for sure.
Holman now with 16 points. Make it 17 for Ava Holman. Strong game for her. 20 seconds left. An 11-point lead for Champlin Park. Their largest lead was 12 back in the first half. Anoka's Lackinen to the basket. Missed off the glass. Kuntz with a rebound. No need to push it here in the final 5 seconds here of this ball game. Champlin Park picks up the win against their rival Anoka Tornadoes, 69-58, their 5th win of the season. And as you mentioned, Pete, certainly a closer game than the final score is going to indicate, because it was seesaw. Anoka had a lead in the second half. They were down at halftime, came back, started the half strong, but in the end, it was Champlin Park that finished the half strong, and so many times that's the key, and that'll get you the win.
Yeah, Michaela Kuntz made a difference in the second half. Just another option for Champlin Park. Scored 8 in that half, so she was right about on her average if she would have played the whole game. But Anoka scrapped, gave it all they could, but Champlin Park comes out on top.
You look at the upcoming schedule for the Champlin Park Rebels, improving their record to 5-6 and 3-3 here in the conference. Nothing but conference games for them, as you see Coon Rapids coming up on Thursday and then Andover again next week. And a lot of positives here tonight for the Rebels. Anoka had some positives as well, as they had some runs, but just could not get it done in the end, while Champlin Park did. And there's our upcoming broadcast schedule as well, a mix of girls hockey, boys hockey, a little hoops as well, as the winter season continues to fly along here, Pete Hayes.
It sure is. In the second half of the season, teams got to start figuring themselves out and make a push for that section tournament that's not that far down the road.
69-58 is your final. Rebels are 5-6, 3-3 in conference play. Anoka falls to 5-8, 1-5 in the Northwest Suburban Conference. For everybody here tonight, once again, Ryan Mush, get well soon. Can't wait to have you back in the truck, but good job, the guys filling in. And, next man up mentality in the truck. It's the case out on the court or on the ice or on the field. Same thing in the control truck. It's got to be next man or next person up. So good job in the truck. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Pete, good working with you again.
You too, Jim.
All right.
Fun. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, take care. 69-58, the Rebels. Girls basketball victory. You've been watching high school sports on QCTV Sports.